Perfection, we all strive for it. The perfect moment, the perfect time, perfect gear, the perfect life. We all want things to be perfect. Is it worth chasing after an ideal that is just a figment of our imagination? What if the pursuit of perfection is actually holding us back from living our best lives? In this video, I'm trying to write the perfect introduction. But the truth is, perfection is not real. It only exists in our minds. And it often stops us from taking action and living our lives. But what if we approach life with a different perspective? What if we strive for progress instead of perfection? Every moment is perfect in its own way, and life itself is a perfect balance of highs and lows. This is why we should stop chasing perfection, because perfection is our enemy. Instead, let's embrace imperfection and use it as a tool for growth and self-improvement. Let's strive for progress, not perfection, and appreciate the beauty of life's imperfections. The main reason why perfection is our enemy is that it often stops us from taking action. Let's take an example. For example, you want to start running. You might waste your time searching about shoes, shirt, t-shirt, which can prevent you from actually doing the thing, running. You will be too busy searching about this stuff, and the thing that you should focus on is the action of running, not the stuff about it. You want your gear to be perfect, you want everything to be perfect, but it's useless because you actually do nothing. Sometimes, even after you bought your shoes and your stuff, you actually do nothing. You just feel good about yourself and you think that you are a runner or whatever, but you actually do nothing. Instead of doing that, just start running with the shoes you already own. It's about taking action, not being perfect, then taking the action. Taking action and starting, it's the only thing we should focus on. Not having the best gear, the perfect gear, not waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect weather. It's just about the first step, the action. And the same thing can be applied about filmmaking, learning guitar or singing or whatever. It's just the same thing. You just don't wait for the perfect gear, the perfect moment, but it's about starting. Perfection is actually a double-edged sword. It can motivate us to strive for excellence, but it also can lead to negative consequences such as anxiety, lack of confidence, procrastination. Because when we are constantly striving for perfection, we spend our time judging ourselves and our own work. And this can lead to a spiral of negative self-talk and lack of self-confidence. We always compare ourselves to people and we think that people have a perfect life and do perfect things. But in reality, it's not true. All of this can lead to the worst case scenario, giving up. So in another world, when you are always striving for perfection, in the end you give up and you do nothing, no action. It can also leave us with a lot of doubt because we feel like we are never good enough. This can lead to a lot of disappointment and frustration, which is very bad for your mental health. Always looking for perfection can stop us from enjoying life and imperfections. Life is unpredictable. It's a lot of mess and highs and lows. But this is what makes life interesting, the journey. I believe that by accepting imperfection, we can learn a lot about being more compassionate with ourselves and with others. And that's a great way to develop a growth mindset and use our mistakes as opportunities for self-improvement. Sometimes trying too hard to be perfect can actually make you less creative. Sure, you want to do a great job, but obsessing over perfection may hold you back from thinking up fresh ideas. When you are too focused on getting everything exactly right, you may not want to take any risks or try new things. This can cause a mental block that stops you from exploring new possibilities and thinking outside the box. Instead of trying to be perfect, it could be better to see mistakes and failures as chances to grow and learn. If you embrace the imperfections and challenges that come with being creative, you may be able to unlock some serious creativity. Of course, nobody's perfect. That's why we should focus on progress instead of trying to be perfect. It doesn't mean that you should lower your expectation and just stay average. No, but you should set realistic goals and work towards your goals, one step at a time. Remember, it's the progress you make that really counts. And obviously, it's great to have goals, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Enjoy yourself, whatever you are doing. So don't forget to enjoy your journey because your journey is unique. By embracing the journey, we can become more resilient and grateful, which is super important for our personal and professional success. In fact, the journey can sometimes be more important than the goal, the destination. We learn and grow and develop new skills along the way, and this is beautiful. So why not embrace the fact that we are not perfect, learn from our mistakes, and enjoy the process of becoming the best version of ourselves. Let's focus on progress instead of perfection and celebrate the small victories along the way, the progression. As I said earlier, nobody is perfect, right? But it doesn't mean that we cannot use perfection. I know maybe I'm contradicting myself, but hear me out. Okay, so let's take the same example as earlier. Let's say I'm going to start running. I'm not going to waste my time looking for the perfect shoes, shirt, or short, whatever. I'm just going to start running with the shoes I already own. So I'm not chasing perfection, I'm taking action here. So let's say I'm running for a while, for 2 weeks, 1 month or 2 months. So now I want to perfect my running and perfect my gear. So here it's the right moment to use perfection. It's not actually perfection, it's progress. But before perfecting yourself, you should take action first. And perfection become progress actually, not perfection. So maybe it's confusing, so let's take a moment. So first is action, then perfection. You perfect what you already do. And this perfection is actually improvement and progress. Because you don't buy everything at once, no. But you buy or learn little by little. So you take action, you improve yourself, and perfect yourself. This is the best way to use perfection. Actually, it's not perfection. Actually, it's more like small improvement and progress. Yeah. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to focus on the small changes that you can do and improve yourself. But remember, I know I said this a lot of time. Take action first. Put your shoes, film with your phone, sing alone. I don't know what you want to do, but action first, and then small progress, because perfection can just paralyze you from taking action. So, take action. The bottom line is that perfection isn't everything. What really matters is progress. Sure, it's great to have high standards, but if you get too caught up in trying to be perfect, you're just going to hold yourself back. Instead, focus on getting better, a little bit at a time. That's what's going to get you where you want to go. And who knows, maybe you surprise yourself and end up even better than you thought you could be. So don't focus on perfection, but on taking action. Then perfect yourself with small improvement. So in conclusion, perfection doesn't exist. It's like this imaginary friend that we all had when we were a kid that doesn't exist. It's only in our imagination. Perfection holds us back from taking action and doing the things that you want to do in our life. Instead of chasing something that doesn't exist and that blocks us from taking action, we should focus on progress, on improvement. We should accept and embrace our imperfection and learn from our failures and mistakes. I believe that this can make us a better person and we can grow as a person. Do not forget to enjoy the process and the journey. Learn along the way and celebrate your small achievement, but do not forget to take action. This is the first thing you should focus on. Action, then improvement. Progress is what counts, not perfection. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. You can like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.